oh my God, here I made this vow never to do it again, and the pies are in my hand, and I can't give it up. So this story you've heard before, but I want to tell it again about Hung Ju. As you know, Hung Ju will admit this, he had a sweet tooth, a huge sweet tooth. And so part of his cultivation was to regulate the impulses of the body that always want to just, impulsively do whatever. And so he took this as I'm gonna control this sweet tooth. And so it was a Chan session, and the Chan session was going on many days. Now at that time, just around the corner from Gold Mountain Monastery was this lovely little bakery. And every day that bakery put out these incredible sweet donuts and pastries and whatnot. And once you went by that bakery, even though you went into the meditation hall, the bakery followed you. It was there in your mind. And at lunch, at those days, and Hung Tru will attest to it, the lunch was not very scrumptious. And so for Hung Ju, this was really bitter practice. So he went 4 days, 5 days into the retreat. By about the 6th day of the session, into the 7th day, he couldn't take it anymore. And so he sort of indicated walking around this confined space was too small for a Navy guy. He needed to go outside and walk. So he walked outside. Now in those days, even the lay people wore robes during the retreat. And I mentioned before that the robes then, before we cut off these long sleeves, were Batman robes. I don't know how to describe them. They hung way down, right? And they were hollow inside. And so you could go and walk. So he walked and looked left and right, around the corner to the bakery. And he went in and he said, I want 3 of those little berry pies, because berry pie was the weakest thing. So he got 3 berry pies, and he's going back and he's eating one quickly, and he gets around the corner, he's getting closer, he's trying to pace himself, because soon someone's going to go. And so in goes a second berry pie, and then, oh my God, and he's like, because the inside of his robe turns it on and wipes it and then puts it back in so it wouldn't show. Now he's got the last pie, but it's not finished. And he's going, oh my God, I should throw it away. I can't throw it away. And he's like, oh my God, here I made this vow never to do it again, and the pies are in my hand, and I can't give it up. And nobody's talking to him or whatnot. And what am I going to do? And he's right at the door, and he drops it into his robe. So this is after lunch. And he's going around, walking, standing, sitting, meditating. This berry pie is hanging down in the pouch of his robe. And, he's going, Om Mani Padme Pi, Om Mani. I mean, he's thinking along these lines. And he's like, what am I going to do? I can't eat it now. He thought of every break he'd go in the kitchen maybe, and then somebody else would walk in, or the master would walk in, and they'd go back in the pouch and back and get. And so he completely moved off of his Watto to, the pie thing. And it went till the end of the day. He waited and waited till everybody went to bed. And this was now going between 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning. Then he went into the bathroom, and in those days the bathroom had the old windows. You had ropes with pulleys, and so if you opened them fast, you go, boom, and the pulley would drop. So he sat there with ninja samadhi, lifting that window so slowly that the rope and the thing never made a sound. He must have been sweating, just slowly, because it went out to the fire escape. Slowly, and he finally got it open. Nobody heard it. He's like, aha. And he slips into the fire escape, goes up to the roof. And he's on the roof, and he's just sitting there. This is nirvana. And he takes a big bite of the pie, and he's like, oh my gosh. But then he's like, but geez, my vow and everything, this is... And then he hears some noise in the fire escape. He's going, what? Who is that? I'm not going to share my pie. And he looks, and the moonlight is out, and he sees this shaved bald head, and it's Master Hua, the abbot. And he's coming up the fire escape. Hung Ju goes, shit. And so Master Hua comes towards him, and Hung Ju goes the other way. Master Hua turns around, and then Hung Ju turns the other way, and Hung Ju takes his beads out, and he's got the pie in one hand, the beads in the other, and he's pretending he's up there reciting, you know, and they're reversing directions, and Sheriff is just patiently going back and forth with them, and finally they meet face to face, and there he is, blueberry dripping down his chin onto his robe, covering his beads. He's sitting there like that, completely exposed, and all the master says to him is, "How does it feel?" And he turns and walks back in. And Hongju said, he told me later, he said, I sat there for like 15 minutes frozen. And he said, I was expecting a blast, a scolding, you know, the Chan master who takes a stick and whatnot. And he asked me, how does it feel? And I started, what did he mean by that? And then he went through this whole thing. How does it feel not to have control when I wanted to have control? How does it feel to be deceiving and cheating? How does it feel to take this vow and not keep it? And from that time on, he just came back in, finished the session, but changed his whole approach.